Aimee, when she first came back to Belmond, she was kind of on some boards and things. But when the pool happened, it was kind of a shock to everyone in the community. And she was the one that took the bull by the horns and said, we need a committee and we need to raise money. And she started fundraising. She developed a committee. And it was like this superhero lady that walked in, and she had avenues of every single path that she needed to go. And she grabbed it and she ran with it. And she pushed the people in front of her. She pushed the people behind her. And she is the driving force behind the project.
We actually had a group of women that organized to raise money to repair the pool. I would say it would be August 2 years ago. The pool kept shutting down because there were leaks and problems, and we just weren't open as much as we wanted to be. And once we got looking into the repairs, we learned it was over $1 million to repair this pool. And this pool is 68 now years old, and it just didn't have any useful life left. The city then decided to close the pool, and our organization regrouped, and everybody agreed to stay on and now raise money to build the pool.
She came in and was like a wisp in the wind, and it was just like, whoa, not just a wisp, but almost a tornado, the energy that came around her.
It has a ripple effect in the community. If we don't directly use the pool and our children or nieces and nephews or grandchildren aren't using it, it impacts our tax base and what we can do to fund everything else. So we have learned it's important to have a community pool because it impacts a lot of different areas. Raising $5.7 million but from a town this small has been really challenging, but I've not had anything that I've been more prideful of than what this group of women has done to raise this $2 million in that first year. So I think the hardest part about it was trying to navigate through a city government project that we're not familiar with. Like, we'll get people that want to donate money. We can't accept it because the government won't let us take money for certain projects, or we'll have designs ready to go, and then we can't do that design because of some government rule that we don't understand as a committee, right? So it feels like 2 steps forward and a step back all the time. And that's just because we're a citizen action group and we don't know the limitations of city government, but it just feels like there's constant barriers that we've had to try to navigate around or overcome some obstacles. I think that's probably been the hardest part. I grew up here and moved away in 1995 when I went to college, and then moved to Arizona. And my husband and I moved back here in 2020 with the intention of living here part-time. And then, of course, everything happened for COVID, so here we are. And we now spend the majority of our time here. Coming back here felt like we could make a difference and make an impact. And it has totally worked out that way, to where we get involved in these committees, or we head these committees. We make a lot of progress, and you can see it happening very quickly, which feels really good. So success is opening this pool next summer. So we have a vote November 4th, which the city of Belmond is putting forth a bond, which is $3 million, funding $3 million of the pool. That will get us to about $5.2 million of our 5.7. Just met with a pool design company this morning. We're trying to get the budget down so we can get as much done as we can with that budget. And after November 4th, when that vote passes, we're doing demolition probably over the winter, and then construction will start the spring. And the plan is to open this pool Memorial Day of 2027.